Hello and welcome. This is Mahmoud Golshanirad. In this tutorial, I want to talk about one of my projects and the simple technique in Mograph in Cinema 4D I have used for making a weather opener. Please let's take a look at the final render of this project. What I want to talk about is it's how to make a very simple way these lines going from top to down or from left to right, right to left, and you see, and what the idea was behind this for making this short weather news opener. Before I start to making this weather opener, I start to search on Google for weather map, and we see now that this lines for weather news, which it's about a satellite view, or they show high pressure, low pressure. These lines was an inspiration for me for designing this weather opener. What was the idea? It's to make these lines in 3D and using a Cinema 4D and Mograph. Now I show you in this project some as you can see here, or maybe I can show in another view better what I mean exactly. Yes. As you can see, these lines, or in background, the small lines was what I was looking for this kind of style to show that this is weather opener. Okay, let's go and start a new project, and here I use helix line. Then here in properties, object properties, you can make what you are really you like or interested, the style or how. I really don't have any exactly formula for this, and it's only all depends on you, what you like, what you are interested, style. For me, this is, it can be okay for now. Of course, in future will be more changes. Then here sweep nerves, and I use sweep nerves to make this line in a 3D object, and I need another line or rectangle. Then I drag helix here, then I drag at sweep nerves rectangle. Now we have a very thick object. Here we can control width and height of this object. again. For me it's 22 on height 120. Okay. Then here we can start animate from 0 to 40, but with Command D or Control D in Windows. Frame per second I changed to 25 because I work usually with PAL system, PAL SD or HD, and the PAL system is 25 per second, 25 frame per second. And here in SweepNerbs properties we have start growth, end growth, and you can easily animate. Very simple. I start animate end growth and I go to choose 0, then turn on the automatic keyframing to frame 40, and then we have this simple animation. Okay, now we must duplicate and make few numbers of this line, and the best is using Mograph cloner object. We have cloner object, SweepNerbs. I drag SweepNerbs object on cloner. Now we have this tree. You can make as the count number here to 5 or whatever you want, whatever numbers you're looking for. Okay. Now we must check change the direction of this object, because minus 90 in cloner properties, in coordination, I change to minus 90 because I want growing my object from down to the top. Okay, now we must go to the mode and choose linear or radial. In linear mode, here you can count, change the count as much as you want, and here position in 3 different direction. You can change the scale and rotation. Okay, but this is not the form that I'm looking for, so I changed to the radial form. And as you see, it's much better that what I really want. And here the 2 very important options, start angle and end angle, and you can change to what kind of style is representative for this weather opener. Okay. After you make these changes, now you can go to the object helix properties and work on these options too. We have again start angle and radius and angle, and the other properties, high, you can make it more or less. Okay, for now this is, for me is okay if we test. Okay. One last option is, as you see, all of these lines, they at the same time they are coming and going. This is not what we really want now. We want one by one and with a delay between all the lines start to play. Now we for this result here in cloner we have a factor, and in this factor option we have Mograph factors, and here we have step. But as you apply, if you only click on the cloner and you choose cloner, then you go factor, step. As you see in cloner factor, automatically this step has been applied. But it changed the objects. If you turn off, you see it make the change that we are not looking for. So if you go to the step here, you must remove this scale because we don't need to any change to apply on scale of this object. What we want is time offset. Here in this time offset you can change your number, for example, from 5 or 10, and as you can see it's much better than what we saw before. You see, it's a kind of time delay between these objects. The more number you put here, 20 for example, the more delay we have. 40. For now 10 is okay. Okay, now you have the basic form, and you can play and you can change, you can randomize, you can still do what you think is better, use your creativity and apply. Make different kinds form of object. Using Mograph is very helpful and very fast, give you the result that you want in motion graphic. And here for end growth you can make it slowly or faster by more keyframes. And here in a rectangular you can make object bigger, as you can see. And in sweep nerves properties we have details. You can apply a rotation. As you can see, it's very simple. You can give a little bit curve here to the object. And finally, and the last thing, I think we need here only put camera animation. And I use a very simple way again for camera animation. I use usually a path, circle, it can be a helix again. And here I change to another plane and radius. Okay, this circle is the path for your camera around this object. Now we choose target camera. This is camera here, this is target. You can move target here. For better controlling the target camera and the camera, it's better to on camera properties, camera object, and object, just use target object, click and activate. Click, use target object, activate this. Now you have more control on camera. As you can see, target and camera are exactly connected together. Okay, now we are in perspective view. For camera view, we just need to on and off this black little dot here. Okay, now we should apply this circle way to the camera. Right click on the camera and then Cinema 4D tags and use the align to spline. Okay, on this tag we have a spline path. We drag circle here, and as you can see we have position option that you can animate, and the camera will be exactly on the path, on the circle path. Okay, for example, I start with this object. It's from 10. From 10, I hold command on Mac or control on PC and click on position. We have a key here. Then to the, for example, 40, and again hold command on Mac and control on PC and click. But before click, you should apply your how many percent do you want the position, for example 50%, and hold, and now hold command and control and click. As you can see, we have this camera animation around the object, but I think it's a little bit fast, so you can, for camera, you can move the last key to longer and make it more slowly. Okay. now we must go to the camera view and click here. Okay. After you do this, you should work on it still on a circle object, radius, make it bigger or smaller, and check if direction. I think it's better to animate the camera from beginning. And but this is not this is only the basic, and how to move the camera around the object, put a circle, but for better look more professional, you must do more work. And to do this project, for example, you can animate the circle object position, and if you animate this circle, the camera, as you can see, camera can have automatically this kind of movement from top to down, from down to top. Okay, I put the camera down in circle position and in Y. For example, here I start using auto keyframing, then here, then move to the top. And we have better result, better camera movement, and better animation. Here on this yellow small dots, you can change the camera lens to give more perspective. Then on radius you can make it now smaller, or even you can animate the radius too, and this gives you another kind of style for animation. And as you can see, now we have better camera movement and camera animation. Now if we go to the animation layout, I usually choose right click for both linear, circle, right click, and linear, and will be more smooth or more here we have a still camera animation, but the object animation is stopped, so camera must be here or the object must be here at the same time. Now is more smooth, more and more better than okay, I like it. Now you have lots of other properties to change to make it better. Use your creativity and think how you can use this kind of animation for what kind of works. maybe someone use this for sport news. You can use for sport news, creating stadiums, for example, football fields, or some other graphic works. And I hope this simple tutorial will be helpful for you, and please comment and